In the previous activity, we demonstrated how to make an improvised polygraph instrument by the use of indigenous materials, and we discussed about the functions of the major parts of the polygraph instrument. So for today's video, we are going to have a simulation of the polygraph examination and the subject's preparation prior to the test.
Preparation of the subject who is suitable for ready examination. The person is subjected to pre-examination interview during which its purpose, aim, the process of polygraph examination to be followed should be explained to him to his optimum understanding. For satisfactory result of the test, the tester should have the knowledge of the incident. The subject should be informed that he will be asked certain questions and he is to answer the questions as yes or no. For these questions will be of suggestive in nature, the subject has nothing to be apprehensive about any wrong study and interpretation of the polygraphic test. But if he deceives then, that will be reflected in the test. In the second stage, he should be made acquainted with the questions and he has to understand the questions well so as to give yes or no answers. Ideally, not more than 10 questions should be asked to him in the same sitting. Initially, 3 categories of questions are asked: the irrelevant questions, relevant questions, and the control questions. One of the important things to be observed in any investigation or interrogation, the law enforcement officer should follow the basic procedure. In polygraph examination, the examiner should observe the following before he or she conduct the test. First is the appraisal of the basic constitutional right of the person. Second, obtain subject consent to undergo polygraph test. Third, taking of personal data of the subject, evaluating the psychological preparations. Fourth, determine the suitability of the subject prior to the test. And lastly, inform the subject of his involvement with the case.
Okay. My name is Nicolanti Montenegro and I'm a polygraph examiner. So today is the 28th of April 2021. Before conducting this examination, I would like to inform you that this examination is voluntary and according to the RA 7438, Section 2, Paragraph B, that you have the rights to remain silent and to have the competent and independent counsel, preferably of your own choice, who shall at all times be allowed to confer privately with you. If you cannot afford the services of your own counsel, you must be provided with a competent and independent counsel with the investigating officer. Then you have to fill up this consent form, which it consists that you submit voluntarily to a polygraph examination. And no threats, force, coercion, or promise about community or reward were used to get you agreed to take this test, and that certain sensors must be put on your body during this test. Okay.
I, Julia Sara Maturan, declare that I submit myself voluntarily to a polygraph examination. No threats, force, coercion, or promise about immunity reward were used to get me agree to take this test. I understood that certain sensors must be put on my body during this test and agree thereto. I am aware and hereby give permission that the oral and written results of the examination may be made available to.
Okay, ma'am, let's start. Touch this. Polygraph sensors. Ma'am, sit down properly, ma'am. Okay. Just take a deep breath and focus on answering the question, and you must answer it by yes or no. Okay. Is your name Julia Sara Maturan?
Yes.
Are you 21 years old?
Yes.
Are you about to take a polygraph exam?
Yes.
Are you nervous?
No.
Have you ever purchased any illegal drug?
No.
Have you ever sold any illegal drug?
No.
Have you ever been with someone when they stole something from a store?
No.
Have you ever taken anything from a purse or wallet?
No.
Do you drink alcohol?
Yes.
Have you ever absent from school because of alcohol consumption?
No.
Have you ever purchased alcohol for a minor?
No.
Have you ever been convicted of a misdemeanor or a felony?
No.
Have you ever been arrested or detained?
No.
Have you answered all questions during the process truthfully?
Yes.
Have you deliberately falsified any information you have provided to this department?
No.
Ma'am, that's all.